Moving right along here, we've got the neck temporarily installed. The frets are 90% done, 70% done. So what I did here is I've got two screws holding the neck in place. It's tightened down, so that's where the neck's going to sit. Obviously my center line, and then I measured back from halfway on my 12th fret to where my scale length is going to be. In this case, it is 32.5 mil or 32.5 centimeters from here, 65 centimeters from the back of my nut, which gives me my scale length. And then what I did is I figured out where center of the bridge is, lined that up on here. Obviously got my my bridge sitting right where my scale length is, marked out my holes. So now we do the next scary part, which is going to be boring out all the holes where all the hardware goes in here. Again, I am not a guitar player, so a lot of this stuff I'm having to figure out as we go. So this is just held down with double-sided sticky tape, as you can see. So we have all our marks there for our bridge screws and everything else. So next, like I said, we're gonna lay this piece out, put that down, figure out where all of the other components go before I start getting too far down the rabbit hole here. And then we'll drill out these holes. There's the string holes and then the screw holes themselves, and then start boring out all the other components. So now I have a guitar body with many holes. I used the drill press there and bored everything out. So now I'm gonna, might try the router. I'm a little worried about it grabbing, but maybe if I use a smaller bit and just kind of take that out. Worst case scenario, I can cut it all out with a chisel, but a router would be a little bit faster and a little bit easier. I just don't want to mess anything up, but I did give myself some wiggle room all the way around. I'm on the inside of all the lines, so shouldn't be too bad if I just happen to take a little bit too much off. just killed my battery. Battery is flat. That was a tiny bit stressful. So what we did is I wired all my switches into my pickup, into the bridge, the jack that you can see that's outside of the guitar, into all my pots and all my switches. I am not an electrician, so it was a little bit interesting. But the good news is I bought this little cheap amp thing that you can plug in. And what that allows me to do is actually see know if you can hear that. So that's my neck. And then if I flip the switch, I only get the pickup on the neck. And if I flip it all the way over to the other side, that doesn't work anymore. And I get a pickup on that side. So my wiring all works. Nothing blew up when I plugged it in. So I'm going to take that as a success. Screw this back together. And then look at putting the neck on and getting some strings in place and see how everything lines up. So it's kind of exciting. We're getting closer to being done here. So here is the finished unit in its entirety. It is in tune. So it looks like a guitar, sounds like a guitar, and hopefully plays like a guitar. I am not a guitar player, as I've mentioned, so I am going to give this to a few friends of mine and get them to play it and get them to tell me if they like it, what they don't like about it, what they do like about it, anything that they can tell me that's wrong with it. The feel is the main area that I'm concerned with. But yeah, overall, I think this was pretty successful. If nothing else, if it doesn't play properly or sound properly, I will hang it on the wall as a piece of art because I think it looks pretty cool with all the nice wood that we used. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them on the video below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.